Hey, Whiskey Fancies, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kara.
Kara, what do we have today?
We have Peerless Single Barrel.
You sound very excited.
I am excited. Why? Because this is Burnt Ends, picked by Justin's House of Bourbon.
Nice.
I'm excited. So it comes in at 54.65% or 109.7 proof. Did you know, I just remembered, because it was on the label, that they do sweet mash. So one of the few distilleries that do sweet mash. So I know, now Peerless, and I know Wilderness Trail also does a sweet mash.
That's kind of cool.
Just an aside.
I like this. It's like a doorknob.
It's like, pretty hefty.
To like an old house, like a Victorian house or something.
Yeah, I like it. And they got their little DSP number carved into the side. Very cool. So, should we just get into the nose? Because I would really like to drink this again.
Okay, this has got a smokiness to it though.
I get a lot of oakiness.
Sweet smoky.
I'm getting oaky.
The oak's there, but somehow the sweet smokiness is just overriding that for me.
I just got it. A tinge of barbecue pit, like the charcoal.
Yeah.
Not a gas
Hence
one.
the name.
Burnt Ends. Makes sense. It smells really good. So
it does not have any ethanol on the nose for me though.
I can put my nose all the way in there and not hurt myself.
No.
And as you guys know, I tend to singe my honker.
If you need to get rid of those nose hairs, this is the wrong bourbon.
This is not going to help you. Alright, well, let's do this.
Wow. Okay. At the upfront, I get like a craft like earthiness. Then it goes into like a sweet drying wood. Like my mouth is like dry right now, but it's just like wood, but with something on it.
Burnt.
Let me lick the wood again.
I'm getting that charred wood.
There it is.
On the main palate, right there.
And you go back.
Yep.
But it has a sweetness to it.
It's almost honey.
Yeah.
I know it says burnt ends. Some days, okay.
I could see how it could be almost barbecue-like though.
Yeah, because it's got the honey, it's got the charred wood, it's got the coal smell. When I first tried it with having no whiskey that day, it tasted more meaty, right? It was more like richer.
Keep going back.
Today I had previous bourbons, and it I got a tinge more corn than I did before. So I'm gonna keep. I think the solution is to keep drinking.
Science. Keep drinking. The savoriness is there after like the third time. And the drying isn't as pronounced. And that earthiness is gone. For me. Like I got a little bit of earthy, like, you know, like soil, whatever, but it was so small on the front palate. But it's gone now after going back. I'm just getting sweets.
I'm getting more char, like burnt wood.
But it's not a honey sweet. It's not a honey sweet.
I thought it was.
It was at first, but now with it going into the wood and like the burnt part of the oak.
It's more molassesy.
Yes.
It's getting deeper.
It is, but it's not without the caramel. Because sometimes when you get molasses, it could be slight close relative to a caramel, depending.
It's close.
This is not. This is just straight up like that grandma's molasses in a jar.
Oh, I'm getting like a nice char more.
It still has a slight soilness to it from like the earthy, but
right in the front.
Yeah, but it's not off-putting. Is that weird? Should I like?
No, you shouldn't be concerned. I think it's got
build up my palate.
Well, to be fair, soil has minerals in it, so if you have a deficiency, drop your barbecue ribs in the dirt a little bit. It'll be fine.
My body's telling me I need a hamburger.
Probably.
I need a hamburger. This is the only single barrel. Actually, this is the only bourbon besides the double oaked we've had from them. We haven't tried their small batch.
We have not. So we've tried double oaked. We did a review. So check it out.
Delicious.
Right here.
Oh my god. Right. I could see the footprint of the double oak in this, and to see some parts of this where it turns into tobacco.
Yeah.
On the double oak.
It's like This burnt ends, they put the heat on it too hard so it wouldn't burnt. And the double oak, they toasted it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but this is a burnt that's not bitter.
No. I'm just saying, like, it tastes like fire. There's definitely a presence of fire, like wood that's been blackened.
Oh,
with a direct flame.
Yeah.
The double oaked one tastes like it's been toasted longer, so it's deep and rich and sweet.
It's sweet tobacco.
It's right, and this one goes more towards charry, savory.
It does,
right?
And I think the name is very appropriate. Burnt ends,
spot on,
because it's more of a savory bourbon as opposed to, like, I keep saying it's sweet.
It's both,
but it's not a traditional sweet. It's a savory sweet.
You know, like there's different types of barbecue.
I kind of want to try like another single barrel. Are they all like this, or is this a one-off? Like, I really don't know. But because I can taste a little bit of the footprint from this into the double oaked, they might actually be on the same vein. Actually,
I don't know.
Maybe just different ways, because single barrels do vary. It almost smells like tea now.
Really?
After opening up.
What kind of tea? Black tea?
Yeah, like black tea before you get to the... I almost feel like barbecue nose now. Like a barbecue black tea. It's a weird combination, but...
I don't know, I like this.
Sweet tea almost. Sweet tea. I don't drink that stuff, but...
Yeah.
There could be like a sweet tea. Yeah, it's totally sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
Not a McDonald's sweet tea, because that's really not sweet tea. That's just... cheating. Diabetes overload.
Sure.
Okay, so... I have to admit, we saw this for one time, and when I say we, I mean me. I forgot to get this.
Because a certain person really wanted it. When I found out that it was called burnt ends and it tasted like a charred barbecue, I was like, I kind of need to have that whiskey.
I forgot to tell her until after it was sold out, and that was completely my bad. But I got a notification that, hey, we found some extra cases of some of our single barrels, and lo and behold, there was only a couple of this left.
So we got lucky.
I redeemed myself.
So lucky.
I redeemed myself because it was not a good look for a little bit.
Well, that's okay.
Because you don't ask for things.
I don't ask for specific bottles,
and I felt like a big shithead because I was like, I forgot to tell you this, but look, and it sold out.
Yeah, but look, now we have it. I wonder.
Yeah, I redeemed myself, so okay. I'm not in the doghouse anymore.
You're out of the doghouse, and I wonder how the other single barrel Peerless match up. Have you guys had single barrels put out by Peerless? Do you get barbecue burnt ends in yours, or do you get a different profile? Leave us a comment below and let us know what your single barrel bourbon from Peerless tastes like.
This is so good.
And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you can join us in our next video. I don't know about you, but I fancy this whiskey.
I fancy this a lot. It's very unique but delicious.